So I think what it comes down to is if you're serving in a position for a nonprofit in particular, and you're coming with innovation, it is the balance between who your identity is. So what is your original intent for the organization? What is your mission? And then there's a lot of work and a lot of intention that was put into that nonprofit in their programs and training, because I do program development and design myself. But at the same time, everyone wants to be relevant, and so we have to remember the communities that we serve, and it's about balancing the two. But there's some real questions the nonprofit has to ask themselves when they're doing that. Every time I started a new program under the foundation, I touched every single team member that we've had in the way that I was in finance, figuring out ways that I was writing grants and supporting, okay, what part of our budget could we help to sort of match to get this new program. I was in communications team. I was taking their time trying to figure out, okay, I need new fact sheets and I need a new presence on web and I need some print media and I need some communications to be sent out in terms of social media. And then I'm in my team talking about, okay, what is the heart of the theory that we need to apply? What does our community need? Oh, and by the way, we have 5 funders that are funding one single program for grants, that we not only have to manage the grants that come in, we have to report on them, and it takes time. Because then at the end, we need to evaluate, were we successful? Did we make that impact that we had? So I think it is a balance between both worlds. I don't believe that we can remain relevant if we stay only to what we've traditionally done and delivered it in the same way. But yet at the same time, I think to be relevant, we have to continue to be back in our communities asking what is their need. And that MCN has this fantastic research or website or as a resource where you go to say, if I wanted to start something new, what is it that we really feel that we want to do? And is there somebody doing that we could lift up their work, like John indicated? And both of you had talked about collaboration, which is, according to Council on Foundations, there were 3 trends that we're seeing. They released an article in April of this year, so this month, or this month, or maybe it was even last year. And they really talked about its collaboration. It's looking at how we combine the financial side, so like the donor advised funds and the grant world, how we mirror those two to get return on investment as well as the social impact. And then the third is, how are we going to make decisions that are data-driven, that are people-driven, that are lived experiences? So how do we do that? And to do that well means we're taking time. So when you're going to invest your time of yourself or the staff you might be overseeing, you want to be very sure that this isn't you chasing money, that this is rooted in authenticity in the area you're serving, but that you need both.